Have you ever been on patrol as a cop, taser ready, waiting for that one criminal to emerge, and then a trail of neon light flashes past you, and the suspect is gone before you can even process what happened? You didn't even see the bike, you just saw the glowing streaks on the asphalt. Congratulations, you've just been vaulted done. This $1 million beast looks like it was ripped straight out of a sci-fi movie and dropped into Jailbreak. But the real question is it actually as fast as it looks, or is it just a very expensive neon ornament? Today, we're breaking down everything, the pros, the cons, and why your survival depends entirely on how you read the terrain. Let's talk numbers, because numbers don't lie, but they sure can hurt your soul. The price for this neon dream is $1 million. For most players, $1 million means hundreds of donuts stolen, dozens of museum trips, and being chased by the entire police force just to save up every penny. It's a massive commitment. Spending $1 million isn't just about buying a vehicle, it's about buying efficiency. But in Jailbreak, expensive doesn't always mean go anywhere. The Vault bike has a very specific personality. It doesn't use gas, but it definitely runs on your skill. Before you click that buy button, let's see if this single-seater is your new best friend or a $1 million lesson in patience. Because at this price, you want to make sure you know exactly what you're getting into. Let's start with the good stuff. The undisputed king of the Vault bike stats is its instant acceleration. While other cars need a few seconds to warm up, the Vault launches like it's being fired out of a railgun the moment you touch the gas. This is a literal lifesaver when you're cornered by cops and need to vanish in a split second. This insane launch speed allows you to weave through tight spots and alleyways with ease. If you're a player who focuses on fast escapes and high-speed maneuvers, this acceleration alone justifies the price tag. Plus, its tiny hitbox makes you a nightmare for cops. It's hard to hit a neon needle when it's already half a mile away by the time they draw their weapon. In the right hands, it's a ghost on the road. Now, let's talk about the biggest misconception: climbing. Some people think the Vault is a mountain goat, while others think it can't climb at all. The truth: it's all about finding the right path. The Vault bike absolutely hates steep, jagged inclines. If you try to charge straight up a vertical cliff, the front end is just going to thump into the rock and stop you dead in your tracks. To master this bike, you have to be smart. You need to constantly scan the terrain for flatter paths or gradual slopes. If you find that sweet spot, a smoother, more level incline, the Vault will fly over it with no problem. But if you're lazy with your pathing and just aim for the steepest part of a hill, you're going to lose all your momentum and become a sitting duck. It forces you to actually pay attention to the map. It's a high-skill vehicle that rewards players who know where the smooth ground is. Of course, it's not all sunshine and neon lights. Because the Vault is so sensitive to the ground, even a small sidewalk or a curb at the wrong angle can feel like a brick wall if you hit it wrong. It requires a lot of focus to keep your speed up in urban areas. Also, let's not forget, this is an antisocial vehicle. It's a single-seater. You'll be zooming off while your friends are left behind at the prison gates, which might not make you the most popular person in your squad. And if a cop pops your tires, the Vault becomes heavier than a house and slower than a turtle. Once you lose that mobility, that $1 million bike is just a very shiny target waiting to be arrested. So, is the Vault bike still worth it? In my opinion, yes, for the solo player who knows the map. If you're willing to learn the best paths and avoid those steep, stop-dead cliffs, it's one of the most rewarding vehicles in Jailbreak. It's fast, it's sleek, and it's a grinder's dream, if you have the skill to handle it. What do you think? Are you good at finding the right paths, or do you prefer a vehicle that just tanks through everything? Let me know in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more. See you in the next one.